Welcome back to Wo Long Fallen Dynasty. In this video we are going through how you can take down Lu Bu, which is by far the toughest boss in the game at this point. I don't know if the future bosses get tougher or anything like that, but this one is all about patience, deflecting, and actually defense over attack. You don't actually really want to use your weapons against this boss. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pop my stat screen up so that you guys can see it. I'm level 44. I put 15 points into Wood Virtue so that I could get a little bit of extra health. I then put 30 points into Earth. This didn't actually matter too much towards the end. It's just I was going to try and use Imposing Slab because the first time I went into the boss fight I used it. It dealt a decent amount of damage. But then as I started basically getting used to Lu Bu and exactly how the boss works, it become really inconsistent because you have to wait until the boss is basically at your feet for it to work. So I scrapped the majority of the wizardry spells and I just went in there with my dual swords, my stats as they are, and I deflected my way to victory. Lu Bu has a very specific set of attacks. As soon as you get into the boss fight, Lu Bu's going to be on his horse. He's going to be roaming around. He does this spin with his weapon in the ground. Then he fires arrows at you. Very easy to deflect. In fact, as long as you're guarding, you won't take any damage. And the main thing you want to do, don't take any companions into this boss fight. Go into this boss fight solo so that you've got all the aggro. You need to 100% focus on the boss and get the boss to focus on you. What you're going to do in this fight is rely on your defensive ability, deflecting, guarding, moving around the arena, because when you knock Lu Bu off his horse, the horse is going to be running rings around the middle of the arena, and if that horse hits you, you're going to take damage. But you are going to deflect your way through this, being defensive when the attacks are coming in, and learning the timing of the deflections for all of these special attacks that Lu Bu is going to do. Every single attack can be deflected. There's not a single one that can get past a deflection. It's all just going to be about your timing. And this boss fight alone took me just over an hour. I haven't struggled with a boss this much in the entire game. And we're talking part 4 of the story. One piece of advice I can give is, or at least the way I did it, is when Lu Bu comes in for a special attack, glowing red, jumping up or charging at you, as soon as you deflect it, make sure you follow up with a spirit attack instantly when it comes to certain attacks. When Lu Bu's on his horse, every single time. When Lu Bu is boots on the ground, you want to be careful because Lu Bu can follow up with another special attack, and there's just things that's going to make it a lot more risky. And then all it is consuming time, taking your time with it. Don't try and rush this boss fight. Don't get too aggressive. This is a boss that you need, you 100% need to be defensive with it. Otherwise, you're not going to get this boss taken down. Every time Lu Bu come off his horse, I was using the Ice Shard. I don't actually know what the skill is called. 2 seconds, I'll check it out. So the wizardry spell is called Frost Lance. Every single time Lu Bu come off his horse, chuck 2, use the Frost Lance spell twice. Chuck 2 ice shards at Lu Bu, then chill. Don't use it anymore. You're going to get enough time as he comes off his horse to do it. And then after every special attack, like I said, follow up with a spirit attack because it's going to stop this fight. Basically the fight takes, for an example, 15-20 minutes. By following up with the spirit attacks, you're lowering the high end of the spirit gauge for Lu Bu. And you're making that time be about 15-20 minutes over it taking possibly half an hour. That's the best sort of window of opportunity I found to deal extra damage without it being too risky. And I highly, highly recommend when it comes to your Divine Beast that you take Qing Long, because it's going to restore your health, it's going to give you extra health. And I always use the YB combo, not the XA. So you're using the Resurrection, not the Resonation. And then as you progress through the boss fight, when you get Lu Bu's health about halfway down, he's going to start using his arrow attacks more. He's going to start using the special attacks more. But it's all exactly the same stuff. Throughout the entire boss fight, it's the same attacks over and over again. So once you've nailed the timing on them, you're going to absolutely smash this one out of the park. So be patient, practice, don't take any companions in or reinforcements. Also, another recommendation is go around the battlefield and grab every single marking flag and battle flag. If you don't have a morale rank of 20, this is just going to be even tougher. But that is how to take down Lu Bu in Wo Long Fallen Dynasty, or at least the way I did it. I would say it's a safe option, it's just a time-consuming one. It's going to take you a little while to get this boss taken down, but you're going to feel a massive sense of accomplishment, achievement. You're going to feel really, really good when you do finally crack this boss. And what we're going to do is leave the video there. Let me know your thoughts and stuff about the game in the comments, and check out this video if you want to see other content on the channel. I will see you in the next one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching.